Hello everyone, and peace of Christ all of you. Today one of you, he sent me this text. I'm not going to show his name, but he have a discussion with the Muslim about the video I made about the Muslim speaking about Paltalk. I will show it to you on the screen. He said, regarding your video about Paltalk, is the pronunciation ilayhunna is supposed to be the same as ilayhinna? I noticed that what you said in Paltalk is ilayhunna, and Quran is spelling from the side shows ilayhinna. All right, my friend. Actually, if you go to my Arab for Christ page in YouTube, you will see I'm teaching Arabic there. All right, and you will see this is called tashkil. This is not about the reading, and I will show you. You know, they try to fool you with their propaganda and agenda. And you need to ask yourself, what is the purpose of this? Let us say somebody, let us say for the sake of argument, you are a person who is a professor and you made a mistake in reading the word. If this is true, is that will make you not a professor no more? I mean, this is stupid. So they are desperately trying, the whole idea in Paltalk at that day, the guy, he will not let me debate him. Read this verse for me. And he chose that verse because they Muslims themselves do not know how to read correctly. Now I will show you from Google, peace upon him. You see, this is the word I did read as it is in the Quran. I will hit at the speaker, and you know what, let me zoom first so Muslim will not say, oh, this is not the same word. Hold on, because it's mean to them, ilayhinna. All right, so ilayhunna, ilayhinna, depend how you read it with the tashkil. The correct way, if there is no tashkil on it, is to say ilayhunna, and here it is without tashkil. And this is the speaker I will hit in the front of your eyes. Here we go. Listen to the word.
Ilayhunna.
Did you hear it? Ilayhunna.
Ilayhunna.
Okay, I will go to the other way with tashkil. Tashkil is something you add in the top of the letter to change the sound, not the word. The word does not change. So they speak to you because they knew you do not know Arabic and you are, you know, ignorant in this topic. So they try to fool you. We will go to Google. This is the same word. Nothing changed. Just we have tashkil now.
Ilayhinna.
Did you hear it? Ilayhinna.
Ilayhinna.
Okay. So what the sound? What is different? Here in the top of the underneath of the letter ha, which is this one, they have something called kasra. Let me zoom in. So you will see what is the kasra. The kasra is not a part of the letter. The kasra is addition to change the sound. Like you want to sing it, you want to make it, but it's the same word. You say ilayhunna, ilayhinna. It's the same exact word. Only donkeys, they try to fool you because they are a bunch of ignorant. Otherwise, who cares if it's ilayhunna or ilayhinna or ilayhunna? It's the same word, it's same meaning, it's exactly the same thing. But this is when you are desperate, bankrupt, you take desperate measure. You see this thing under the letter here? Look like this. You see it? The one in the top of it. Let me zoom more. So you see this thing here? This little thing. This is not part of the letter. This is not part of the word. This is called tashkil. Tashkil is decoration. Is to add sound to the letter. It is not part of the word. So this is how they fool you. I can't take it off. It's not part of the word. I have not actually. This has been added by someone is not even an Arab. The one who added this, he is a Persian. This is not. It's just to ease the reading. Anyway, it's silly. I mean, who care? But I'm just to show you. For me, I don't care what those Muslims they say. But today our topic is more important than this. And you know, as long the Muslims speaking about reading the Quran, who can read the Quran better? And so when I say what Christian Prince do not know to read the Quran like them, that will be the most stupid argument ever, because 95% of the Muslims do not know how to read the Quran, and I know how to read the Quran better than your prophet. It is him who you say that he is illiterate. And the second I said to the guy, oh, are you saying I am the same as your prophet? He changed the topic, and he said this is a miracle. My prophet do not know how to read. This is a miracle. And the whole purpose of this reading, we enter their chat room and we challenge them in their chat room. Who wanna debate me? You see, they say, Christian Prince, he don't come to us. I used to go to them they get terrified the second they see my name. And this is why he said, I challenge you, if you can read this verse. This is supposedly one of the most hardest verse in the Quran to read. Okay, he himself do not know. I asked him, do you read it? Read it for me. Read it so we can compare between reading and my reading. He did not. So this is how they lie, and this is how they try to okay, don't listen to him. This guy, he does not know what he's talking about. This is the most silly argument, stupid. It is him who do not know how to read. It's his prophet who is illiterate, and we are here to correct him. And actually, if you go in the same page of the Quran, like here, you see, just to educate you, I will show you words which is the same almost in the same chapter. Do you see here? What is the last of this ilayhunna? I see, I read it again, ilayhunna. I will not change my reading. This is the correct way. So here, this is the part. Okay? And this is the exact part, the same word. Do you see it? The different here, you will see this tashkil. If I click at the reading, which is in the website, how is going to read this one and how is going to read this one? Listen carefully.
إليهن
Okay.
أيديهن.
It's the same word. You see this part at the end after this part here, and after this part is exactly the same word. So what happened? It's just a skill. Do you see how they fool you? It's the same. Yahunna, Yahunna. 3 letters. Ya, hey, noon. Ya, hey, noon. Ya is letter Ya. Ha is H, like equal to, you know, and N is, this is called Nunun Niswa, which means the letter N for women. So to make things something belong to women, you add this letter, which is called the letter of the women, the females. So what the difference between the two words? This is the same 3 exact letter. Why here it is hunna and there it is hinna? Is that will change anything? No. This is just a way of reading. But here, as long as we are talking about this topic, and I take advantage of this, Muslims claim, as long if a person, he did not pronounce the Quran as they wish, pronounce the sound, not the letters. The letters reading ilayhunna actually is the correct way, and this is why if you put it in Google as it is without tashkil, Google right away read it exactly as ilayhunna, not ilayhinna, because this is the correct way.
إليهن.
But we have a bigger problem. As long it's very sensitive for the Muslim to accept Quran reading if you change the sound, not the letters, the sound, the tashkil, which is just a sound, is not even changing the meaning, changing letters. So how they accept this garbage here? Read carefully with me and let us try not to laugh. I heard Hisham ibn Hakim ibn Hizam reciting Surah al-Furqan in a way different of that of mine. What a way different of mine. The whole chapter recited differently. There's additional words, there's additional way of reading, additional sound, everything is totally different. Allah Messenger had taught me, like, hold on, who is the one who taught him his mind of reading, the way he read? Allah Messenger had taught me in different way. So I was about to beat him, to kill him. During the prayer, I could not take it no more. But I waited until he finished. Then I tied his garment. The guy, he tied him up. He arrested him. Around his neck, almost he is going to kill him. And seized him by it and brought him to Allah Messenger. He brought him like a goat, as if he is a bigger criminal. And he said, I have heard him reciting Surah al-Furqan in a way different to the way you taught it to me. What? The guy, he was reciting the Quran in totally different way, not a letter, the tashkil. The whole thing is messed up. The Prophet ordered me to release him and ask Hisham to recite, the one who was arrested. All right. When he recited the verses and the chapter al-Furqan, Allah Apostle said it was revealed in this way. Like what? Then he asked me to recite it, the guy who arrested the guy. And when I recited, he said it was revealed to me this way. But both of them, they have two different reading, different words. So what do you mean this is how it's revealed? It's revealed this way or that way? The Quran, and Muhammad continues saying, the Quran has been revealed in 7 different ways to recite. And that was easier for you. So if I am reciting the Quran in a new way or different way, are you going to arrest me? The guy here is using totally different thing, totally different Quran. And here Muhammad, because he is a false prophet, he got busted. So how he can explain to those Muslims, both of them, he is the one who taught them. Both of them, they are from the tribe of Quraysh. Both of them, they live in the same little city. I mean, Quraysh is not even a city, it's not even a village. How two of them, they heard the Quran differently from the same man, his name is Muhammad. You see, this is not two guys, they heard the Quran after 1,000 years. No, both of them, they learned the Quran from Muhammad, and Muhammad admitted, okay, I taught it this way. This is how it was revealed to me. So how this happened? Because Muhammad, he could not recite the same verse twice correctly. So he says something yesterday, they asked him to say it today. He cannot remember what he said yesterday, so he added new words. And this is why we have two people here in this story, which is recorded by Muslims, and this is Sahih al-Bukhari. This is Sahih. As you see, this is Sahih, authentic al-Bukhari. Muhammad, he say, claiming that Allah, he gave him the Quran in many ways, in 7 different ways, and that is to make it easier for you. What easier for you? If this guy, he can't read it, how come? I mean, both of them, they are Arab, both of them, they are from the same tribe, both of them from the same street, and what easier for this guy will be easier from that guy. If there is any Muslim is convinced with easier, what easier? Well, if there is an easy way, then nobody need the hardest way. Do you understand me? Let us say I'm going to teach you how to build a house in 7 ways, and one of them is the easier. But then we do not need the other 6 ways because the easier is there. Guys, do you understand me? I mean, why you want to make it hard on you? Just give us the easier way, and that's it. One is enough. This is a proving to us that Muhammad, he have a low IQ, he's a stupid, and he is a scam, and he is trying to cover up a problem. That his God, he sent the Quran in 7 ways. Before those people fight, nobody heard Muhammad saying the Quran came to me in 7 ways. Otherwise, they would not be fighting, correct? You know what I mean? How come Muhammad never before that day, he did not say the Quran came to me in 7 ways, so the Muslims will not be fighting each other? Because this is the time he got busted. And that can be explained in the Quran. Muhammad, if you read this verse and you read the interpretation and the reason for it, in order to cover why he forget Quran, he says, he made a verse saying, whatever a verse revelation we do abrogate or cause to be forgotten, we bring better one or similar. I mean, have you ever heard of a stupid statement more than this? So let us say you have a TV and your TV is 60-inch big size. I break your TV because I'm going to bring you 60-inch TV, but just the same. It says similar. Does it say similar? Okay, and Allah will make you forget the Quran to bring you better. Allah will make Quran better than his Quran. If there is better than the Quran, if there is Quran better than the Quran. What does that mean? Allah he noticed that his Quran is not good. He will make a new one. What Quran better than the Quran? How Allah can make Quran better than the Quran? And if it's going to be similar, so why you are making me forget it? And finally the Muslim, they say to us, we never forget the Quran. If the Quran is saying that Allah calls you to forget the Quran, if you go and see what is behind this verse, you will see that the Arab, they were saying to Muhammad, obviously you are really a fraud. Let us go to the interpretation, or the reason for the verse to come down. Muhammad, he kept contradicting himself. He says something in the morning, he says something afternoon, and what he said afternoon does not match what we say in the morning. Sometimes he changed, you know, he forgot what he said. I mean, this guy is a crazy. Let us show you. You see, and we don't do what the Muslims do, try to explain a verse in the Bible from their own. No, we don't do that. We show them their books. Read with me carefully. This is Tafsir al Jalalain, one of the biggest scholars of Islam. When the disbelievers began to deride the matter of abrogation, they start making fun of him, saying, one day Muhammad, he enjoyed his companion in order, and the second day he forbid it. Oof. One day Muhammad, he enjoys his companion one thing, an order. Allah, he created Allah, he says Allah told me this. Second day Muhammad, he changed his mind and he forbid it. It's a second day. It is not even next year. It's not even next century. It's not like Muhammad is coming after Moses and Musa says something and now it's time to change because that law at that time fit for that time. No, he himself, he says something yesterday. You see, when we are talking, he enjoy his followers. It means he give them command, no, law of Allah, the law, the Sharia. Second day in the morning, Muhammad, he wake up, he shake his head, he brush his teeth, and he brush his bum, and then he come with a new law which is forbidding the old law. And this is why Muhammad, he came with this verse saying, anything Allah caused me to forget, Allah caused you to forget. Why Allah caused you to forget? What is the wisdom behind Allah causing you to forget the verses? And Allah will bring something better or similar. Do you see it? Now, the story is not over. What happened exactly? How Muhammad, he received 7 Quran? How this happened? The story is very simple. Muhammad claimed that if you have one Quran, you Muslims, Islam will not be exist. My people are not able to do so. Do you see it? Read carefully and love. Jibreel, the pizza guy, he came to Muhammad as usual. Allah has commanded you to recite your people Quran in one dialect. By the way, it doesn't say dialect. This is harf. Harf mean different way, totally different way, different words. So upon this, he said, I ask Allah pardon and forgiveness. My people are not capable of doing it. What? Okay, question, Muslims. You Muslims, you Islam are not capable with one Quran. How many Quran you have today? Do you have the 7 Qurans? How many you Indonesian people who they try to fool you? How many Quran you have in Indonesia? They say to you we have one Quran, right? Muhammad saying if you have one Quran, Islam is not right. My people are not capable of what? Of practicing Islam. Because what the purpose of the Quran is to be a book of guidance, so you can live as a Muslim. Okay, my people are not capable of doing it. Doing what? Doing Islam, following Islam. One Quran is not enough. And here that is showing us something very, very important. Many people do not notice, by the way, because many people do not read what is behind the word. If I say to you, I am God, and I'm going to send you a book, and this book to guide you, and then a prophet, a man, I'm God, supposedly he's a man. He says to me, hey God, one book is not good for my people because they cannot do that. That means the God is stupid and the man is the genius. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because here Muhammad is correcting Allah. Allah, he sent one Quran. Muhammad don't agree. And Muhammad is saying, Allah, it doesn't work this way. My people are not capable. What capable mean? They are not able to do such a thing. It doesn't work. So Muhammad is fixing God order. Don't Allah, he knew that they need 7 Quran? Isn't he all knowing? He is the one who know the unseen. Isn't it him who knew your future? Isn't it him who know your ability? So what does this mean? Stupid story. And then the angel Jibreel, he went to Allah, the pizza boy. He asked Allah for a second Quran. So Jibreel, he came and he said in the second time, he said, Allah said, he commanded you that you should recite the Quran to your people in 2 dialect. Like what? Now we have 2 Quran. And then upon this, Muhammad, he put his hand in the right place in his body and he scratched that place. And he say, upon this, the Holy Prophet said again, I seek pardon and forgiveness from Allah. My people will not be able to do so. Like what the heck? Like what? Second Quran still is not good. Muhammad don't accept. Please, come on, I seek pardon. I protest. I cannot accept this. 2 Quran is not good. Like what's happening here? This is God sending you Quran. You say to him no. Then Jibreel came in the 3rd time. Like what? In the 3rd time he said to him, Allah has commanded you to recite the Quran for your people in 3 dialect. Upon this, the Prophet, he said, I seek pardon and forgiveness from Allah. My people will not be capable to do it. 3 Quran still you cannot do it. And the Muslims are fighting with me about reading the word. They have 3 books now. They are reading differently. And by the way, we don't have them. And then the story continue. Jibreel, he go back, forward, backward, forward. Jibreel is like the toilet paper, like put in there, put in there, put in here, put in there, put in there, put in there. He go back, forward. What is that? And then at the end, Muhammad, he agreed to accept 7 Quran. Why 7? Why? Why is that? 7 seas, 7 midget, 7 skies. What? Muhammad is the one who correct Allah 7 times. Allah, he thought 1 Quran is enough. Then he thought 2 Quran is enough. He thought 3 times his Quran is enough. 4, 5, 5. Each time Muhammad, he said to him no. And then when they became 7 Quran, Muhammad, he said, okay, I accept that. What does that mean? That means Muhammad, he was reciting the Quran at least in 7 different ways. This is what he claimed, just to cover his bum from being a false prophet. Why a prophet speaking to a tribe? This is Quraysh. They are a smaller group of people. They speak the same language, Arabic. Look, you see, when we say Arab, I told you Arab is not really an ethnic. Not a single nation exists today speak the Arabic of the Quran. Based on what Muhammad said, we need a special Quran for Morocco. Even now today, Morocco, they claim that they are Arab, but the fact, if I go to Morocco and I am an Arab, I will not understand the word. Go and ask any Moroccan. They have totally different, it's not Arabic. It has nothing to do with Arabic. I can understand Arabic, I can understand Egyptian because we have a lot of TV programs, movies, so we used to hear them. Otherwise, they have a lot of things we don't understand too. The street language have nothing to do with the Arabic of the Quran. So, what is the Arabic of the Quran? There is no Arabic of the Quran. As you see, Muhammad himself, he says there is 7 Arabic of the Quran. And here you need to ask yourself a question. If a smaller tribe like Muhammad tribe, they need 7 Quran to understand the Quran, how you in Indonesia or in India or in Bangladesh or in Germany or in America, you will understand the Quran? Do you understand me? When Muhammad, he said that my people are not capable of doing it, he was talking about who? My people. Who are they? The Arab. He's not talking about you as an Indonesian or Bangladesh, because a change in the dialect of Arabic does not change anything for you. Still you don't know Arabic at all. You know what I mean? What is the benefit for you as an Indonesian if you have 7 Quran when all of them you do not know how to read them? Do you understand? So this is all is a stupid lie. It's just a way to cover up that this guy, he cannot repeat the same thing he said yesterday twice. And this is why we see here in the interpretation, here it says, and this is their books, and what make it funny, the Muslims made those books to defend the Prophet, but when they defend him, they expose him. When the disbelievers began to deride the matter of abrogation, saying that one day Muhammad enjoins his companions to one thing, and the next day he forbid it. This is a very great expose to this man. This man is a fraud. Why God did not give Moses 7 Torah? Did you ask yourself? And the Jews, they spread all over. The Jews, they are mixed with many languages. You see, the Jews, because they've been enslaved many times, they been enslaved by the Pharaoh, they enslaved by the Babylon, they are controlled by the Roman. So you can imagine how many languages involved in their life. Why God did not give Moses 7 Quran? Right? Somebody saying your Bible is full of confusion. So let us laugh together. How dare you as a Christian can criticize the Quran in your own Bible? First of all, it is your God, and obviously your God is silly. He said, if you don't understand the Quran, go and ask the Christians. It's your God who is saying, you Muslims, Muhammad himself, if he want to learn about God, he should go and ask the Christians. And here we go, chapter 16, verse number 43. Do you see it? How dare you? It's your God. He gave me a license not only to criticize the Quran, but to spank it, to spank even your prophet. And we sent not our messenger before you, O Muhammad. Take one to Muhammad. Any but men, all of them are men, whom we inspired. Huh? So ask those who know the scriptures, the learned men of the Torah and the gospel. Do you see it? You're a prophet. He should come to my class to learn. Your God saying to Muhammad, go and ask the Christians and the Jews. Why? This is a chapter 16, verse number 43. How dare you? This is why they don't dare to debate me, because I will, you know, the spank will come immediately. You notice that, right? So they go say, Christian Prince do not know, I do not know how to read the word, brother. He do not know how to read the word. It's obvious that Christian Prince, he have no knowledge. It's so easy to know. The Quran gave me a license that I should teach you, all of you Muslims, including your prophet. If you're a prophet, need to come to us to learn about God. What about the rest of you? Not only here, let me show you another verse. Muhammad himself don't believe in Islam, and Allah, he said to him, go and ask the Christians. You don't believe me? Here we go. Let me read it for you. What في شك mean? فإن كنت في شك مما أنزلنا إليك فاسأل الذين يقرؤون الكتاب من قبلك. Who are they? The Christian and the Jews. If you have any doubt concerning what we have revealed to you, talking to who? Muhammad. Go and ask who? Those who they have the Torah and the gospel. Does it say that? Why Muhammad he have a doubt about Islam? He's a prophet. If the prophet you don't believe he's a prophet, how we can believe in him as a prophet? Right? Muhammad, he was dying by poison slowly. How many times the Muslims they prayed to Muhammad so Allah will heal him? How many times Muhammad he says, please God help me, Allah please help me, Allah my stomach, Allah my heart. How many times Muhammad was doing that and Allah did not answer him? The last thing Muhammad he did after all this madness and this illness, dying by poison, he pissed and he died. He did not even say shahada. He did not even say the name of Allah. He pissed. His last word is not worship Allah. His last word, I want to piss. Do you see it? Aisha, Allah bless her and her, blah blah blah. At the time of the death of Rasulullah, she gave him support with her chest, or she said with her lap. He asked for a container to urinate. He urinated therein, therefore he passed away. Do you see it? This is what the last thing a prophet of God he do. Why Muhammad he received 7 Quran? What was the real reason behind the 7 Quran thing? Why God did not give Musa 7 Quran? Did Allah give Isa 7 Injil? Did Allah give Abraham 7 books? Why Muhammad he have been given 7 books? What was the problem? What is the reason? The answer is very simple. Muhammad is a fraud. He could not repeat the same verse twice. So he put a maximum 7 times. People notice that this guy, he cannot repeat the same verse twice correctly. As simple as that. and the proof in front of you. I want to say thank you for all who are here and those who support us, and even the Muslims who try their best to refute us, but always they face a failure. Not because a Christian prince is a genius, but because Muhammad is a false prophet. You cannot defend a false prophet. Try it. Try your best. And you know what? I am always welcoming anyone who claims to be a scholar with long beard to call me anytime. Don't even tell me about the topic. Don't tell me when. Don't tell me how. Just call me. Take me into surprise. You see, Muslims don't dare to debate a person unless they set the date 2 months from now, and they go print in the internet 1,000 a print of pages, because they don't know, they don't have knowledge about the topic. This is why they cannot accept an open topic, because they are not prepared. Why you need to be prepared? Why somebody he need to be prepared about anything if he is a scholar? You know what I mean? And why they run from certain people who speak Arabic? Why you want to debate only the guys who have blue eyes and they don't speak Arabic? The answer is very simple. You knew that if you debate people like me, is going to be the end of your career. That is the truth, and the truth will set you free. Thank you for being here. May the Lord bless you all. Christ is Lord, Islam is false, and see you soon again. Thank you.